Hey everybody. Kenzie got once again hijacked by the stupid troll people. So we are moving over here. I'm getting her the link. Big no somebody once again reported her stream. Kenzie is having a lot of problems with that. We aren't sure why people keep reporting her streams, but they are, and it's horrible, and it is very discouraging for our Kenzie. So make sure, do me a favor. After Permanent, we don't know. It's a troll that keeps reporting her streams. Do me a huge favor. After we're done chatting in this live stream, go find a video of Kenzie's, watch it, make a comment, watch several videos, get her some watch time, share out all of her streams, because it's not cool. So 100% after this stream is over, make sure to go to Kenzie's channel, watch videos, and comment.
Hi.
Hey. Why are you making people mad, girl?
What?
Why are you making people mad?
I don't know.
Hey,
I don't.
At least it wasn't like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I got a whole hour in. It's got to be someone reporting it.
It's Joey's World. They go in and you can report that a stream is inappropriate,
and since YouTube is so low on their staff right now, the AI is just going with it.
Yep.
So they're not actually looking into it. So if anyone reports my stream, it automatically gets deleted.
Taken down.
So I just got an email and I appealed it. I said nothing wrong, nothing inappropriate was said, and we didn't do anything inappropriate.
And if you are a YouTuber and you do streams and things in your YouTube studio, it says we are low on staff, there's a lot of bots, there's a potential for this to happen, just appeal it.
Yeah,
But
I've appealed every single one that has been taken down.
4 videos now. At least this one was more than 10 minutes.
Yeah. I'm hoping that it comes back soon. Lady Dreamers, any girls at school that don't like you? Probably.
Hey, I know who it is, Kenzie. I'll tell you who it is I'll tell you my guess off stream.
Message me on Instagram. I bet I know who it is too. Oh, that would be funny. Yeah, they're short-staffed and they don't have enough human staff right now, and they're just not. Yeah, Lena. It probably is. No, that would be so funny.
That is when the first time it happened. That is exactly who I thought it was.
That would be funny.
Hickman, welcome in. And Joey Swan says it wasn't me. I swear.
Oh, I don't think it was you.
I don't think it was anybody who is in the chat, because
No.
why would anyone who is in the chat report it? Because we were all enjoying. And what I really like is that, you can be up front and say, I think Wiccan is interesting, and it's something that I have thought about, and like no one's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe Kenzie Days is talking about that.
Mhm.
It's no judgment.
I'm just getting really tired of it, and I'm hoping.
What, Sam? Yeah. So
Pro Manhattan messaged me and was like, "Is it who I think it is?" And I said, "That or this person." Yeah. I don't know. It's frustrating.
No kidding.
And the thing that tells you it's definitely not just a random YouTube glitch, this has only been happening to me. Like, this hasn't, I don't want to jinx that. I need to knock on wood. Yeah. I don't know.
Noah, we had a couple of ideas of who it might be. But
whoever it is, I hope they stop being petty.
Yeah.
That's what I hope.
And Pearl, you're right. It hasn't happened to me. It hasn't happened to Myers and the Mouse or Diz or Dream or Diz and That or any of the other streams that I know of, and it's only been in the past few days.
Which means someone is sitting at home bored. So, if it is that person, I hope they stop being petty. Yeah, welcome back to Spooky Tales with Kenzie and Lena. This is like Act 2.
It is. This is like Act 2.
Yeah. Mike said that's what I said, Kenzie. I think it's one of those evil trolls. Yes. And the thing is, it's probably not, because I've been troll attacked before with people saying inappropriate things and flooding my chat with inappropriate things, disliking the video and stuff like that. Whoever's reporting me isn't doing that.
No, they're not even in the chat.
No, so it's obviously someone who is going out of their way to do that to me. And it's obviously someone who knows me.
Right. And they're
probably subscribed to me because they probably get notifications when I go live.
Yep.
So I'm okay. I'm okay if I don't have that subscriber.
Right.
If you block someone, you can't block someone from being subscribed to you, can you?
Yes.
I'll have to look into that later. Because if it's who I think it is, watch me block them, and then it stops happening.
And they contact you.
And they contact me. Yeah, that would be funny. Yes, and you can report videos from the feed. You don't have to be watching the video to report. Yeah, so it's probably someone who gets notifications, definitely subscribes to me. I'm going to block them later, and because this person, if it is this person, they're not subscribed to anybody else. So, but yeah, I am stressed.
And I'm titling this Spooky Tales of Kenzie Days in PSV Act 2.
Good, yeah. Yeah, this is... I really hope this doesn't... Because if this continues throughout the entire quarantine, I'm gonna lose it.
You are gonna lose it.
Because the only time I'll ever be able to go live is on my own channel. And on somebody else's channel.
And
it's just... It's annoying. It really is. And... Stacy was like, that's who I thought it was, because she thinks it's who we think it is.
Okay.
Only a few people know about that. I don't mean to be all like cryptic about that. Yeah. I don't want to be secretive or anything like that, but I also don't want to dox anybody, because doxing is not nice.
Right, and like our luck, it isn't who we think it is, and then if we say something, then that's not cool either.
But if it is this person, I would not be surprised. But dachshund ain't cool, kids. No.
Yes, Joey's World, exactly. So help out our Miss Kenzie. Watch her playlist, like and comment, and show her some support.
Thank you. You guys are so sweet. Y'all have been giving me so much support lately, and it's just overwhelming, and I love you guys so much. I'm gonna see if I can try because here's the thing. If this continues going on, Shrek the Musical on stream is not gonna be able to happen.
It'll have to be on someone else's stream, which isn't fair to you. You should get the watch hours out of it.
Yeah. Stressful times.
Oh, did you see this, Kenz?
You can always go live on your dad's channel. Oh, your name is in his channel. Yeah, that's true. But I'm still not getting the watch hours out of that.
And Tracy doesn't really care about subscribers and watch hours.
Yeah,
and I'm sure eventually Kenzie wants to reach the 1K so that she can make a little bit of money, especially in college and stuff.
Yeah, I'm not going to promote myself like crazy, but I do put my PayPal in all of my YouTube video descriptions.
Yep, me too. Mine's in there.
So, okay, Mom said, tell me a scary story before I go to bed. All right, well, tell us their scary story, and then...
Once upon a time, there was this YouTuber, and her name was Kenzie Days, and
she kept getting trolled.
She was having a pretty rough couple weeks. She's been quarantined out of school. Now she's a senior, and she finds out that Shrek the Musical, where she had the leading part of Fiona, has been canceled. Wow.
That is quite the scary story right there. And she keeps getting reported on YouTube.
On top of this, she tries to go live stream and say, you know what? It's okay to not be okay sometimes. And her live stream is reported.
3 times!
So she tries again for a second time. And 2 minutes in, it is reported again. She tries for a third time. And she's doing good. She thinks she's fine. It's about 5 minutes in. Her friend Lena gets ready to come on stream. And the stream is once again reported. So Lena, being a good friend, says, Kenzie, I will do a live stream. That way you can chat if you need to.
And we had an amazing stream. We had a great time.
Now, Kenzie, a couple days later, decides to do a spooky story time. And an hour in, her video is once again reported.
This is quite the scary story, Lena. I'm getting chills.
So, her friend Lena, who she is streaming with, once again decides to take on the hosting. After the stream, Kenzie finds out who it was and goes crazy and kills them.
Oh, I'm not going to go that far.
The end.
More like just block them from my channel. Kenzie, did you happen to have an understudy? No, we didn't have any understudies for this show. We barely had enough people to fill all the roles. We're a very small drama club. We had like 20 people. So there weren't enough people for understudies. So yeah. This has been a nightmare.
Tracy. Wait.
Dad killed Lena. What? No. This has been
quite the week for you, my dear.
I have something. I just got a message from somebody. I'll have to tell you about it after.
Okay. Tracy's very concerned now, I think. If you can't get out of your room, you now know why.
But yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to sleep now. That scary story just chilled me to the bone. Too bad it's not. It's a good thing it's not real, huh?
Your mom wanted a scary story.
I know, and it's me. It's my life.
It's my life. It's now or never.
If you want a scary
I'm
story, just
gonna
look at my
live
dad.
forever. I just want to live alive. Wow, I'm such a 90s kid.
We vibing.
Oh,
Stacy,
yeah.
welcome. You missed the scary story. Were you here for that?
You missed my scary story. You'll have to rewind like 5 minutes or
A
so.
minute or two. Lena told the scariest story, and it's totally not real.
Well, the ending isn't.
No, the ending is not real. The rest of it is pretty realistic. Lady Jamer says, Stacy headbanged Bon Jovi. Yeah. But, so yeah, that is your scary story.
There you go, Billy.
Good night, Mom. She's like about to walk past my... It might be your,
That's
crystals
all
in
right.
revenge or something.
I'll appeal it. You can if you're singing on stream, you can appeal them.
Yeah. But yeah, I appealed that video the last stream because I do not want to lose that stream specifically. Like
No.
I deleted the really short ones that kept getting reported because all of them were like 5 minutes long. I am not losing that scary story stream because that was like a really good stream.
It was like an hour and you had like 20, 30 people in there.
I don't think I've ever hit 30 people without trolls. So the most I normally get is like 20. Oh, my video is there. So the appeal went through. So everybody go check that out later after this stream. Oh, she said she heard the whole thing. I had to walk away and I was still listening and I thought Lena was telling a spooky story, not a funny story. Well, at least the end was funny. So yeah, Scary Stories with Kenzie and Lena is live on not live, but it is on my channel. You can check it out.
Make sure if you haven't liked it to make sure to go give it a like. Give it a thumbs up.
But make sure to watch it after this because right now you should watch us live.
Right.
Rock and Robin said, just a thought, Kenzie. Am I okay?
Kenzie, it might be your Chris. I don't know what that word is. In revenge.
Crystals?
Maybe. Crystals in revenge for some reason.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I don't think it's a stream ghost. I'm tired of, if this happens again. All right, Lisa's heading out. It's been a long day and she's got to go.
Not a problem, Lisa. Here. Yes, thanks for coming back. We appreciate it.
Yeah, right now we're just hanging out. We're having a good old time. I mean, we stream as long as we want. We're hanging out, telling scary stories that are a little too realistic. A little scary. It's a little stressful. But yeah, I hope that this does not keep happening because I would like to actually be able to stream on my channel.
I get that.
But I think Pearl said she went to bed, so
okay.
I know she's not listening anymore, but good night, Pearl.
Night, Pearl. And yes, hashtag Joey Rocks.
Yes.
If you have not subscribed to It's Joey's World,
yes, go check out It's Joey's World.
Go subscribe to It's Joey's World.
Joey rocks.
We love you, Joey. We love you, Joey.
Amy said that she bought the same pajamas for her niece who loves Nightmare Before Christmas. I love this onesie so much. It's so comfy.
Meg might try to steal that from you. No joke.
I think she has it.
Okay. And
I feel like I've seen her wear it during a stream. If not, she should totally get one.
And Stacey Rogers says that truth is stranger than fiction.
On the world right now, it is. It really is.
Guys, put hearts in the chat for Joey's World.
Yes, totally. all of the love towards Joey's World. We love it when Joey goes live, and we always love giving him support. And Lisa and Keith, and we really love them over there.
100%.
He brings a lot of smiles to the community.
He does.
Yeah. He's just one big smile. He's always smiling, no matter what.
Yep. And that's what we need right now.
Totally. Especially right now. Yeah. So, do we have any other 2 realistic scary stories?
I told my 2, my apple butter and the face at the window. We talked about the Titanic.
I'm trying to think of any. I don't think I have. I have never had a paranormal experience. I've never really seen anything move, or I've never heard anybody talk to me. I've never seen any apparitions. So I don't really have a lot of experience in that kind of stuff.
Stacey says, don't forget, Joey's also a huge flirt.
He is. And Keith is going to be on Disney World Freak on Saturday morning at 8:30 a.m. Yeah, go check that out.
Moz, drop a link to Disney World Freak for me.
And then maybe they can, I mean, I know Lisa was just chatting with Joey's World, but maybe they can drop Joey's World's link too.
Yes. Please do that.
Because we want to give them all of our love and support.
Yep, because my guess is that, and this is totally a guess, and I know people think now that I'm a travel agent, I have all of this inside information, and I know I may find out something like an hour or 2 before everyone else, but I have this feeling that the parks are not going to open in April. They don't think there's any way. And so I think that, and I think Joey was supposed to have a trip in April, and so I think he's going to be one very bummed Joey.
Yeah. I think a lot of us were planning, I mean, there was a mass amount of people who were we were all planning on going in April. If they do open, it's highly unlikely. I want to be so positive about it, but right now it's like, there's no way I'm going back to school in April. There's no way school's going back in. I'll be lucky if I get back to school before May. Like, I really just hope I get a graduation and a last concert.
The state of Kansas yesterday or the day before?
They said school's not going back.
The state of Kansas has canceled in-classroom school for the remainder of the school year. They have this week for our area is spring break. Next week is an extension of spring break so that teachers, and that teachers are already in their classrooms working on stuff anyway. It will all go to online learning and or packets, and parents can pick up packets once a week on Mondays, and they'll be able to turn it in on the following Monday. And so, and because we're like a low income area, and not everyone has internet or has a computer. Or like, if you've got kindergarten, first and second graders who don't need to be doing all of their work on a computer, it's like a lot of like drawing and counting and writing and reading. And so they can pick up packets and stuff, and they're gonna allow they're gonna actually schedule groups of 10 to be able to go in and go for like the middle school and high school who still have all their books that they need in their lockers, and they're going to schedule them in groups of 10 to go in, and pick up their books. And all the students are issued a Chromebook starting in 5th grade. No,
yes, that's
starting in 3rd grade.
Our school does that too with the Chromebooks.
And so then they're going to do that. So but they've already said there will be no graduation commencement. They will all diplomas will be mailed.
That I feel so bad for those kids, because I can guarantee you, all of these kids in 2020, Dad, this is a scary story.
You know what? This is scary. This is spooky stories.
So we're only going to talk about this for a minute or two more because, it is scary. So there's spooky tales, but I'm not going back to school. We're not supposed to until April starts. I highly doubt we're going back then. If we are, that is irresponsible to be bringing people back so early. Thank you so much, Lady Jamers. I appreciate that. But yeah, Dad's not teaching again until April 7th, and that's still up for reevaluation. And then Amy said that her company is shutting down tomorrow, so everything's going to be shut down for a while. And Noah's predicting late May, early June. This is, spooky tales.
I just wish that Run Disney would go ahead
and cancel it.
And cancel.
I wish, because there's just...
They're not doing anyone any favors.
By stringing us along.
Yeah. What they're doing is pardon my language, they're pissing people off.
No, yes, they are.
Because people have hotels booked. People have dining booked. And granted, Disney's waiving all of the cancellation fees. But that's not the point. The point is that everyone knows this race is not going to happen.
Yeah.
That is literally just pissing people off by not doing it.
Yeah.
And people are saying, well, what are they going to do? There's going to be probably two options. One, you're going to be able to get a deferment until next year's race. Because when the half marathon was canceled a couple years ago, that's what they did. People had the option to either run the full marathon the next day, or they could defer and run the half the following year. And they already had their registration taken care of.
Yeah.
Or they could get a gift card. Not then, but the gift card was mailed to them. And they're like, it'll be 6 to 8 weeks before we mail them out. Well, that's a month, and then it takes several weeks to process through them. So my guess is they're either going to defer. You can defer or get a gift card. And my guess is that the Star Wars race is already one of the lowest attended races.
Yeah. I'm assuming virtual racing will still be going on. You can totally still run at home.
Yeah, you can still run or walk at home.
Oh, what were you saying?
Same thing that you were.
So, hi, Phantasmic Chronicles.
Hey, Tony.
So, Amy said that she already canceled her hotel room. Yeah, I wish they would just go ahead and say that it's canceled. I'm sad that April probably isn't happening because I was really looking forward to meeting people. Like Myers and Mouse. I know Diz Our Dream, Lena, I was looking forward to seeing all of you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're going back in July, and then I'm going back in August. I know Diz Our Dream is meeting us in July. I mean, hopefully people will be able to make it down later in the year.
I'm not going until September with the plan right now. And Sam's job seems to be, he works in manufacturing for farming, and we're getting ready for harvest. So it's not like that, quarantine, great. I'll be out in the field cutting hay in my tractor.
Mm-hmm. You're not around people, so it's all good.
Right? We all still need to eat, right?
Yeah, Stacy said, do you think they could do the whole race virtually? I think they probably could.
They could. But there's a lot of people who are going to be upset about that. because people use the Disney races to qualify for bigger races like Boston, New York, and that kind of thing. So
yeah.
If they close Disney in June, then I'll have to cancel my plans. Right now, and people have asked me this question too. Do I think that Disney's going to end up giving better discounts for the fall? Again, I don't know anything. This is my personal opinion. I 100% believe that Disney will be giving discounts this fall. Why? Because people are still going to be scared. People are still going to be worried.
I think I saw something about how people, I don't remember where I saw this, people who had trips that are now canceled because of things being
The way they
quarantined,
are.
the way they are, people who had their trips within these 2 weeks, they can use those tickets anytime until December something.
December 2021. Yes.
Yes. So
Yep.
that is something that makes sense.
I agree, Tracy. I did not pay to
I didn't pay to run at home.
run a virtual at home. I paid to run at Disney. I paid to meet characters. And it was real, some of you may not know this. My my brother's time of death is the time that I was signing up for the 5K. Literally, it was happening simultaneously. And I was going to run it in his memory. I fundraised and raised my money for Give Kids the World. And something that, no one has really touched on is the fact that all the Make-A-Wish trip kids have now had their trips canceled.
Yeah, and I think that is one of the most devastating parts about this.
Here, think about this part. Probably half of those kids will not be well enough or be here to go later.
Exactly. And that's why this is so
devastating.
Yeah, it's heartbreaking. And I had somebody, I had posted a vent TikTok, and I have since deleted TikTok because it blew up, and I had a lot of people very mad at me because I was crying over the fact that my show got canceled. People were telling me that it's not a big deal, people are dying, and that I shouldn't be crying over such minuscule things. And I responded to those people and I said, I understand that people are dying, and I'm very heartbroken over the fact that there are people who are losing their lives because of this awful pandemic. Everybody is losing things that mean something to them.
Mm-hmm.
People are losing prom, people are losing graduation, people are losing shows, concerts, trips, even birthday parties. Like, everybody is losing stuff. Let people be sad about that.
Night, Tracy.
Good night, Dad. You can hear me in the other room. Good night, Dad.
Come in and say night, Tracy.
I think he's about to come in.
Okay. But
I wish people would understand that venting is a good thing. Yes. It is a good thing. You should be able to vent.
It is. It's a good thing. You can. Because, and I kind of talked about this on Mama's stream earlier, the mental health aspect of it. There's emotional health and there's mental health, and keeping it inside, keeping it bottled up is not good for your mental or emotional health.
Exactly. All right, say good night really quick. He's feeding the cat. Welcome back, Pearl. I thought you went to bed, but
Pearl says, each of us has our own thing. You have a right to grieve your personal losses in our own ways without judgment. Agreed.
Exactly. I had people being very rude to me. You came out from the darkness. That's creepy.
He came in from
Look
the
at his
dark.
Reese's shirt.
He left. That's a scary face.
Yeah, that is pretty creepy, isn't it? You want to see something even more creepy? Do the eyebrow thing. No, just furrow your eyebrows. No, not like that.
What
See,
do you look?
we have the same face.
No, you don't. No.
Oh yeah, we do.
It would be less if you shaved more.
He's so mean. Pearl said I keep my own stuff down because I don't want to.
Stacey Rogers likes this shirt.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Oh, Stacey Rogers likes your shirt. That is such an old shirt.
No, this is actually not too old.
He used to have really old Reese's shirts that everybody in the chat saying we look like. He used to have these old Reese's shirts.
I don't think so.
I'm gonna be as loud as I want. You can go sleep in the living room if you need to. It's not my fault you put my studio right next to your bedroom. He's telling me to. Pearl said good night. A lot of people are saying good night. There's his hand.
Amy said, yes, you should be able to talk about it. Even little kids don't understand and are realizing they are missing out on different activities, birthdays, etc.
Yeah.
Yeah. Younger kids take their cues from us.
Yeah.
If we can be upset and we can be stressed, but if there's little kids in the picture, we need to try. And I know this is I don't have kids, and I don't, and obviously Kenzie doesn't, unless there's something we all don't know.
No. The only kids I'm ever in contact with are my cousins, and I haven't seen them in weeks. And I'm not planning on going to see them soon because quarantine.
They take their cues from us. If we can kind of laugh about it and say, guess we're gonna have dinner. We're gonna have breakfast for dinner tonight, and we're gonna add chocolate chips to the pancakes tonight. What do you think about that? And try to put positive spins on things. The thing is they don't understand why it's 72 degrees outside and I can't go next door and play with my friends.
Yeah, and it's just sad.
And I'm glad that your son is handling it well, Pearl Manhattan. I have one of my friends from the Army. She has 6, 7 kids now, and her oldest kid is 12, and she doesn't understand why she can't go 5 houses down like she normally does after school, and play with her friends. And Jeffrey Hernandez, welcome in.
Noah said that Corey just finished.
Awesome.
So.
Maybe we might end up with a few more people popping in then.
Yeah, I hope so. I didn't get a chance to look at Corey's stream at all. I hope his stream went well.
Agreed. We've been chatting.
Yeah.
We are telling spooky ghost stories
that are sadly realistic.
And we're using this, even though it's spooky story time, we're using this also as a little bit of venting time, and because everyone needs that for their mental health, and that's okay. But she doesn't understand why she can't go down 5 houses down, and trying to explain that you're in quarantine and this is what quarantine means, and there's we want to stay well, and she's pregnant and so she has to stay well, and
Pearl said that her attitude is this is the way. That is
this is the way.
And Stacey said I wish people weren't being so crazy with the shopping. I agree. I wish that because the problem is it's mass panic.
Mm-hmm.
So people are trying to control what they can, and for some reason, that is toilet paper. So,
Stephen, welcome in.
Amy said, I was telling some of my friends with kids, maybe FaceTime or some other streaming services. Yeah, I actually have my cousin who she had a baby the other day. I FaceTime with her oldest a lot because her and I are very close. So I'm not always able to go over to their house and see them for many reasons. But when I do get the chance, sometimes she FaceTimes me. And, she's only like 8 years old. So she's very funny on FaceTime. Kids are really funny. I don't think people acknowledge how funny kids are because they're so brutally honest. You know? Pearl said, but also my son and I live like this all the time for years, but the downside is everyone goes back to real life. Him and I are still living like this. I'm sorry, Pearl. I really hope that you're able to make the best out of all of this because this is a really stressful time.
Lady Jamers, the toilet paper. I was a psychology major before I decided to do interior design, before I decided to get married. And this is my thought on it. In a situation like this where we have no control, we do not know what tomorrow looks like. The excessive shopping, the excessive toilet paper hoarding comes from I can control what I have. I can control what I buy. And it's wanting to be controlled, and that is why they're doing it. Phantasmic Crown says, I just want a roll of toilet paper. I can get all the cold and flu medicine I want. You know, all the medications that may alleviate the symptoms of this pandemic. Hey, Tony, if you buy up all the cold and flu medicine, and then you can barter for some toilet paper.
You're not the only one who's been scared by a cat today. My cat is like in the corner of this dark room making noises. I had to turn my phone flashlight on to see what was going on, and now he's just looking at me like.
And if you guys missed my blood-curdling stream,
well, you can watch it now.
You can go to Kenzie Days' channel and watch Act 1 of Spooky Storytime with Kenzie Days and PSV.
Yeah, he's in the corner. He's in a box. I don't know why he's in the box. Yeah, he's just in the box. Oh, now he's out of the box. What are you doing? Okay, he's leaving.
Like I said, after this stream is over, you will want to go and start with Act 1 on Kenzie Days' channel, and then come back to mine for Part 2. But it's really funny. You will want to not have headphones on to watch it.
It was so funny. Yeah. The cats are going after us. They really are.
Peaches, I think, went in to go lay down with Sam. Finally, I didn't realize she was in the window, and all of a sudden she jumped out of the window, and I about screamed again. And I think it's the dark, because you can't see. Tony says, good point. Maybe people are selling the toilet paper to save money for when Disney opens up.
People are gonna start reverting to barter systems. To be like, I have a roll of toilet paper. You got some hand sanitizer?
And a lot of stores are putting up signs that says we will not accept returns. So people who are buying up all the toilet paper and paper towels and Kleenex and all that, they'll either have to donate it or they will be really sucked up for a really long time.
All right. Good night, Amy.
Good night, Amy.
Apparently, people are selling TP on eBay. I have seen that.
Did you see the toilet paper floral arrangement?
No.
A floral shop in Alabama made it as a joke, and somebody paid them $75 for it.
Just so they could use it. When I went to Walmart the other day, they had a woman standing in the bathroom making sure people didn't take any toilet paper from them.
Pam says, my son sleepwalks and he'll come stand by the side of my bed and stare at me in the dark. More creepy than a cat.
Oh, I don't know if I'd be able to handle that. If someone
You should do that to Tracy. You should do that to your dad.
I should. That would be so funny. The thing about I have a funny scary sleepwalking story. Do you want me to tell it?
Scary story time?
So I went to Atlantic City last year with my friend.
How much did you win?
What?
How much did you win?
Dance competition. That's what I won. So we had a dance competition in Atlantic City with my competition team that I am no longer on. I don't compete anymore. Stacey, I saw that places were doing that. I think that's really good that they're doing that stuff with the special hours for the senior citizens. So at Atlantic City, my mom didn't come with me, so it was me rooming with my best friend because, you know, she's my best friend. I know her extremely well. I know her parents very well. Known her since I was like 3. So I slept in the same bed as her, and then her parents slept in the bed next to us. So one night I was up really late. I stayed up really late all of those nights due to a situation involving arguing. And it got to a point where I had to call this person because we were arguing so much. And I actually went and I stood on the balcony. So I'm sitting on this balcony. I'm having this argument with this person. I'm crying and all that stuff, you know, as you do when you have arguments. And there's this guy. So I'm sitting on this balcony. I'm on the second or third floor. No, I was on the second floor. I remember that specifically. So I could see into this little this little patio area that had grass and trees and stuff. And I'm just sitting on this balcony, you know, I'm FaceTiming, I'm having this argument. And this dude walks underneath my balcony in view of me, looks in so say that the phone is me, the computer is me. He looks in this direction and goes, and he just starts talking. And it was really weird. And then he turned around and he started walking in a different direction. And all the while I'm on my phone. You good?
I'm good. The ghost got my internet.
Oh no. Did you hear any of my story?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Well, I was in Atlantic City. I was rooming with my friend. I was sleeping in the same bed as her. I was up really late, like 1 a.m., having an argument with this person that got so bad that I had to go out on the balcony and FaceTime them. So I'm sitting on the balcony FaceTiming this person, crying and stuff like that, you know, as you do when you're having an argument. And this guy walks under my balcony, right? It's like in the patio area, and I can see this guy kind of just like walking, and he stands out on the second floor. He stands a little underneath my balcony and starts talking, but not to me really. Like, he didn't like look up at me. He kind of just looked in an opposite direction, and then he turned around and he started walking somewhere else, and he like lit a cigarette. And I was like, okay, I don't know what's up with this guy. I'm gonna continue this conversation. A few minutes go by. I'm still having this argument because it never ended. And he walks back underneath my balcony. And then I kid you not, this man he just stands there, right? And he goes, he just starts freaking out.
Weird.
I was like, are you on something? I'm so confused. So I made the second bad decision of that night, and I decided to go back in the room. I remind you, it was 1 a.m. And, you know, if it's 1 a.m. and you are woken up by someone walking into your room from a balcony.
How hard did she hit you?
It was her mother. Her mother woke up. It wasn't even her. She was fast asleep. Her mother is like, oh my God, oh, who is it? Who is that? And I was like, it's me. It's Kenzie. It's me. I was just on the balcony. She was like, why are you on the balcony? I was like, I was, oh, Pearl says the whole stream just skipped. Oh no. Okay. Are we back in it? Are we good?
The ghosts are getting my internet, I think.
Oh no. Well,
It's going on 10 for me and 11 for you. So we should probably go ahead and call the stream
okay.
and everybody get some rest. Thank you
Okay.
everyone for coming back. I
Yeah.
hope that everyone enjoyed um
Spooky
the
tales.
streams. And I went ahead and set a stream for April 15th. It is a Wednesday. So I don't know if you want to do it on the 15th or if you want to do it on Tuesday night because this and that will be on Wednesday.
Okay.
So
Well,
we
yeah,
can
we'll
chat
figure
about
that
that.
out. Yeah.
All right. We'll say goodbye backstage. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and we will see you in another stream for more spooky tales, more crafting, and more hullabaloo.
All right. Bye guys.